And here we are with number 4 of the day. So this is about a half hour long. So let's see what this one is. I have no idea yet. I've not seen it.
Hello. Let's see if I have enough service. Maybe. Okay, while we wait for a second, let's take a poll. Mr. Cropper wants to know if this is normal behavior, he says.
I haven't been on Periscope since way before these ever came out, so I don't know what she's talking about. But again, this is the day before Thanksgiving at like 4 o'clock.
He watches others. I vote in his Periscope court that his behavior is not normal. But we will laugh and play along.
By yourself. I haven't been on here except for early this morning, way before these videos ever started.
Not normal.
Yeah. This one here is definitely...
Okay, is that your statement of fact for the day? But there is a rebuttable presumption, but, you know, he forgets
Jonathan
about
Alexander.
that. So I'm going to throw some more statement of
New
facts
Zealand.
out, and we will see what happens.
I hope I don't have to like refresh this for the comments. Sometimes the comments will stick when you redo it and record it.
Because I have really come to the conclusion that you cannot help but just play along and laugh. His YouTube, his Facebook, his Periscope, they all need some more statements of fact. He's got to have something to do this holiday season, so we will oblige.
About an hour, I'm going to go eat dinner with my friend.
You know, granted, we go to bed, and he makes Periscopes all night long.
People are preparing
Judy
for
talks for, you know what, just a little while to respond to him, and that's not normal behavior, and Matt's behavior is not normal. I mean, I can't. So we're going to play the statement of facts if y'all didn't see my other video. So in the comments, you can throw your Periscope statement of facts out, and I'm going to throw mine out, and then it's up to everybody else to prove they are wrong, and that's how Mr. Cropper plays along.
Now, a reminder, because this is a new video, I mentioned in a Periscope video that I did the other day that I had a conversation with someone at my courthouse about another individual here who is not named Karen Pettit Materna. Karen Pettit Materna was not involved in it whatsoever. What Karen Pettit Materna has done is harassed me, stalked me, as she just admitted, talking about my pages and everything else. She has called me a pedophile falsely and maliciously. Was confronted on a conference call about it, where she had to back down and admit it. She has come on here and claimed that I had child pornography on my electronic devices, which was another false statement. And she has doxed my phone number on top of being in contact with family members, as well as looking up my information long before I ever agreed to stop fighting with the Turners. This lady is crazy. She's a guardian ad litem and attorney out of Alabama. This is the day before Thanksgiving. And this is now the 4th video that she's done so far today.
So this is the other thing. You know, that little town Urbana, Ohio, I think it is. That little town cannot have that many counselors or psychologists in it, or psychiatrists for that matter. So I think this is what we should do. I think that we should take the whole collection of Cropper, the whole entire collection, because from his own words, he said he has to attend counseling with his minor child.
No, it's not what he said. Not at all what I said. What I said is my daughter has been alienated from me, and the court finally saw it and ordered counseling for my daughter that I partake and participate in every other week. My daughter goes weekly. So the counseling is for my daughter, and I attend and participate in those every other week while she goes weekly, as if that's any of your business.
And claims it's parental alienation. So we stand for the children. I do not see how a psychologist can help the situation, which is what they are deemed to do, if they don't have all the statements of fact. Mm-hmm. And the statements of fact would be all of his videos. So those probably need to be examined before any help can be made.
So now Karen is saying she's going to involve herself in a situation, again, having nothing to do with her, but involving herself in like messing with things with my minor child, interfering with this. Isn't that amazing? This guardian ad litem and attorney from Alabama.
In that spirit of let's help, because I don't know how else to help the man. I don't know how to make him stop this behavior. I don't know how to make him stop being my entertainment. I just don't know. But maybe that psychologist can. Mm-hmm. Because there's got to be something underlining that makes him want to be the focus of the circus.
No. Karen Materna has made me the focus of her circus. Again, with her false claims, I was a pedophile maliciously and falsely all over the place, among other things that I've mentioned both previously in other videos and in this one as well.
Kind of like the seal, or, you know, it's a circus animal, but it's not like the lion. It's like the pre-circus animals that everybody gets to watch outside the tent before the real circus happens. It's the most bizarre thing.
But again, she admitted
okay,
this
so another statement of fact. Because we know that the words proof, statement of fact, all these words,
This is a mentally ill individual on his own, Jonathan Alexander. He's a special kind of special, but you see him over here running his mouth.
Disproven. I want it proven by Mr. Cropper that he did not try to have his judge arrested in his case. Imagine that. Now, that's some crazy. And I also want to know, because I don't know this to be fact. I do not know the facts surrounding it. But I'm wondering if it was because, like those sovereign citizens and those people that act like they're constitutionalists, and they think that the judge is supposed to say their oath and, be able to recite it on demand. I wonder if that's the reason. So he said, "You're under arrest. Treason."
So here's more proof that she's been speaking to my ex-wife. Yeah. Funny, though. Funny.
So my statement of fact is that Cropper tried to have a judge in his own case arrested. And I'll give a little hint. Hey, Turners, don't get your legal advice from Cropper. You know, it's supposed to be a rebuttable presumption, but we're playing, you know, we're just going to use his word. He likes the word statement of fact. So we'll use that because this is freaking social media and who cares? So we'll just call it a statement of fact. And, you know, was it because he didn't like the fringe on the flag?
No.
I don't know.
No.
I don't know what kind of flag that is in that courtroom. Hey, somebody call that courthouse and find out if they have fringe, what kind of flags they have in their court. And that will be a hint for us. That will be a clue.
I don't know what she's talking about. I have nothing involving with the fringe and a flag. I do, however, believe that attorneys like yourself, Ms. Materna, like judges, law enforcement, etc., take an oath and they need to uphold that oath, just like our military does. See, some people take it very seriously, unlike yourself. So, yes, I do believe that everyone, including judges, should uphold their oath. And if they're not, they should be held accountable for it.
Because I don't think that Mr. Cropper likes the fringed flags. I think that's a trigger.
I don't care if the flag has fringe on it or not, lady.
So then I want to make another statement of fact. Mr. Cropper is not really a constitutionalist because that would take years of studying the Constitution. He is a, let's take out part of the law that we want to use and twist it, turn it, and apply it and say that all judges are bad, all attorneys are bad, the entire justice system is bad, but I stand for the country. My statement of fact. Prove it not to be fact. Oh, and I also want to know this. My other statement of fact is this. Jim Cropper has never won a court case, including his own. Statement of fact.
Well, again, she's trying to trigger me, but I've already actually shown proof of the fact that the ex has been held in contempt numerous times, and that I actually got what I asked for the last time we were in court for something. So last couple times. So there's that. I'm not going to get triggered by this woman.
Jim Cropper is not of the legal mind where he can actually go into a courtroom and win a case of any type whatsoever against anyone, even if it's another pro se litigant.
Sure.
So we will see. Statements of fact. You know, his statements of fact are, you know, okay, Materna's a man hater.
Yep, self-admitted.
Okay, that's his statement of fact. I have given a rebuttable answer to his statement of fact, but he wants to continue. My statement of facts, I can assure you, are a lot more closer to real facts.
No.
But we're going to play the game. Bless him. Bless him. And we'll see what happens. I think there's going to be video after video after video after video, and then we will be told to go to YouTube, because after that's not enough, then he will continue to upload those to YouTube because that's what makes him happy. So we're all about making the man happy during the holidays.
No, actually, I load whatever I decide to load to YouTube to expose pieces of shit like her for the things that she does to myself and other people. And she doesn't like the fact that people can look it up.
And we all need some entertainment, because I tell you what, it is true entertainment. And I'll say it again. You've got Kathy Bailey running around talking about, oh, God. I mean, I can't. It never stops with these people. But the funniest part was Anitra Lewis saying, I think I'll check into that in Tennessee because I have PTSD too. As Kathy Bailey says, it's free. They're going to do a court order and it's free. I mean, comment somebody. Because you honestly have to look at it like a circus of circus animals. Trick, we can say 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Make videos for 24 hours. And it works. And we don't even give them treats. Oh, look, it's Justin and Grayson. Oh, I don't know. You know, I don't know what she would have PTSD for, because she's never done anything. I don't know. I mean, PTSD because she, yeah, I don't know. I have no idea. I really don't. I asked, but what a life. It's actually funny. And that's what you have to do. You have to laugh. But I really want to know, statement of fact. Cropper tried to have his judge arrested. And another statement of fact. It didn't work. I can't. So the point is, it's not just us on this little box that can't make sense, because if that's, you know, I have no words. But we're going to play the statement of fact game.
Again, NJ Turner says
So,
Marty.
you know, I said one, Kathy Bailey does not have any type of relationship with the Texas FBI.
This is
And
Lonnie
she was
Young.
riding around and got confused. And the confusion was C for courthouse, C for crack house. I mean, it just didn't make sense. And then you have Anitra in the comments saying, I'm going to try that. I have PTSD too. Girl. Have y'all ever thought maybe they wouldn't have all these issues if they got out of the house, got some sunshine, lived, I mean, do you get PTSD because you can't do anything? I don't know. But what I do know is it gives everybody with true PTSD, the people that that really, you know, I mean, it's hard. It's like domestic violence and everything else. When you overuse terms, and it takes the seriousness away from others that truly suffer. So we're going to count down. We're at, I think just today, I haven't looked since I got done with my errands, but I think we're at 25 minutes of Mr. Cropper. And today is, I usually think that Wednesday before Thanksgiving, I take the holidays as today through Sunday. So we're going to count because he wants to say everybody else is nonstop on social media. Please. I mean, we go to bed and wake up and it's like he's vomited all over social media. Oh, they don't need pension. They don't need pension. These people don't worry about a pension. That's not how this works. See, they don't think about next week, much less 10 years from now. They think about what they can do next. They need to find someone to marry. That's not going to happen. And no, I don't want that to happen because, God, imagine that poor I mean, that would be horrible. If Jim Cropper, I mean, can you imagine listening to him 24/7 and being the only, because we are a bunch of people that he targets nonstop with his mouth and his verbal abuse, and you know how he just throws it out there, lies and all that.
Yeah, I'm the one verbally abusing and attacking and shit, right? From this coming from the crazy ass attorney who made 13 videos when I agreed to stop internet arguing with the Turners, who has called me a pedophile maliciously and falsely, has claimed that I have child pornography on my electronic devices maliciously and falsely, doxed my phone number, contacted another attorney, and claimed that I was her mentally ill client. I'm the one that's been attacking and verbally assaulting people, right? I haven't made a video since earlier before all this bullshit started. But this right here, everybody will get a chance to see just how crazy and obsessed in the things this woman has done and continues to do.
That, can you imagine if you were the only one that he had that to focus on? So in that sense, we are doing society a favor, because as long as he has us, he might leave everybody else alone. Maybe. I hope so. But I want to know, and this is the other thing, you know, he talks about he's all about parental alienation, which does exist and is very traumatic to those that have to deal with it. But he's never shown, you know, he's always about proof. He's never shown anything that proves that. Nothing.
Yeah, because I'm not going to put out like the private information, I guess, regarding my children. Because see, Materna, unlike you, I don't contact people's real life folks, but you do, and so do your sick group of people, and I am not playing that game.
Besides his words, kind of like he does us. So would he do that in a...
Actually, see, these people are upset because when they do these types of videos and I expose them for what they're doing, sometimes I respond. I absolutely do. Sometimes I clown them and laugh at them. But this, I'm showing everybody who these people truly are and why people react the way they do to them. And this is part of the reason why. Here we are, 18 and a half minutes into this almost nearly 28-minute video, and she has just continued to rail and to talk shit and to maliciously fucking put things out there, pardon my language, about this woman, about me. It's insanity. It's absolutely, and I said, an attorney in guardian ad litem in Alabama the day before Thanksgiving on video number 4 of this insanity.
Court system, if he does it on here, don't you think the behavior would be the same? Interesting thoughts, interesting statement of facts. And I want to know, like, how did he, like, say it? Like, Judge, you're under arrest. Judge, you've got 5 minutes to say your oath, or I'm putting you on YouTube. I'm really curious. Do you think he'll tell us? I hope so. I hope so. No, he'll just hit the button and start, he'll hit the button and he'll start diverting because statement of facts have come out. I'm looking at comments. Anybody got anything else to say? That's my statement of facts. Oh, and I also wanted to say this to Kathy Bailey and everybody over there. Joanne, listen, Joanne, listen, y'all listen. And Cray Cray, everybody gather around. I heard, and I have some proof. It was social media proof, but it's good proof. It is good, good proof. It is good proof that Daisy, she also, there's proof going around. There's a picture of her and Trump, and they're kissing. It's
Diverting,
social media proof. And so I say that only to say,
diverting from the
Kathy,
affair. Nice.
and we've got to whisper, Kathy, Cray Cray, Joanne, um, y'all need to go outside the country to try to prosecute people from this box because Daisy has the in. It's not going to happen. So even if you do get, court orders and FBI and you've sent 10,000 emails, she's got the in. So what you really need to do is go to another country and try to get them involved. Because Daisy has an in. And my New Yorker.
Okay, this Daisy person she's talking about had an affair with the guy, that Matt Vera guy who told Kathy Bailey to kill herself repeatedly. Flew him to New York, had an affair with him. To which that Matt dude posted pictures. So here's Materna again, going after other people and inserting herself in things that have nothing to do with her to try to justify her behavior.
Kathy is better than your New Yorker. And I had to tell Beverly Howard, she's good. She don't have to worry because my New Yorker's got the connections. She has a meeting with Trump all the time.
I'm going to refresh this. I don't know if
Hello.
the comments had frozen or not.
Because Daisy has an in. And my New Yorker, Kathy, is better than your New Yorker. And I had to tell Beverly Howard, she's good. She don't have to worry because my New Yorker's got the connections. She has a meeting with Trump all the time. Y'all just thought it was Matt. It's not Matt, it's Trump. So don't tell anybody, but I'm telling you, hey, Cray Cray, get on your computer. Maybe, I don't know what country, Barbados. Barbados will probably be the best country for you to infiltrate this country and try to have everybody prosecuted. And Cropper can start studying international law and y'all can all do it together. Because Daisy has the in. And between that and me using my professional pull, y'all better give it up. I mean, y'all just better give it up. Y'all can't. So I'm just giving you a hint to, I found that out and it was like, oh, are the games going to end? How many FBI can they go to? How many? And then I found out it's Daisy. She's protecting us all over here. Y'all only thought it was me using my professional license, but she is connected in ways we can't even imagine. And y'all were blaming her and Matt. No, it's her and Trump. There is a picture, I'm telling you. I saw it. So I'm just saying all these domestic stuff going on, and contacting this law enforcement and that law enforcement and getting them all involved in your butt hurt, I would suggest you go outside the country. And you can do that with emails too. You know, outside the country, there are so many people that want to take down a New York officer, a retired New York police officer, and an attorney in the United States. Use that. Put it in the put it in the main line of your email. And then NJ and Justin can turn every single law enforcement officer in the United States that they have accused of not helping them, they can give them their names too.
See, this woman thinks that just because she's a lawyer, that she has some sort of special standing. The woman she's speaking of, Daisy, was a 20-year retired sergeant from NYPD. They believe they have some sort of special standing because of their careers. And unfortunately, they use this when attacking and harassing other people.
See, y'all need to pay attention. I figured it out again. That's why nothing is ever done, because Daisy has the in. But I'm glad I got a good New Yorker. New Yorkers have connections. She's got it. She's got some connections now. That's about as good as you can get. So, I'm liking my friends over here. I don't know. I mean, I like that. I like to be protected like that on social media. So we're going to play Statement of Facts all weekend, and Cropper can play Let's Upload to YouTube. And then I want Cray Cray to show her emails to what agency she's going to next.
She's a lunatic.
And Kathy Bailey, let's see the order, but don't show it to Cropper because he likes to ask for judges to be arrested. So that, and he'll say that's not valid because judges aren't real. So
it's not what I said at all.
Keep it to yourself. Hide that one from Cropper. Nothing you do in the legal system matters to him. So nothing's real. So y'all got to get your crap together over there. I mean, I'm shocked at what I found out. I think Barbados. Yeah. And if they're really lucky, they'll send, Melly can actually take a trip and they'll send a ship over here and they can all be on the ship like pirates. And don't you think it'll be fun? All this, it's just imaginary social media statement of facts. And I hope they go live. All right, Mr. Cropper. So I want you to tell us how that worked out for you. And if you have that transcript, read it to us and upload it to YouTube, where you tried to have the judge arrested. And, the sheriff's deputies in your county kind of came in a little close because, they protect judges, rightfully so. And How'd that work out for you? I want to see the transcript. All right. I'm going back to running my errands and get ready for Thanksgiving, and I will be back. I hope y'all enjoyed its imaginary social media statement of facts. Bye.
This woman is a lunatic. But again, see, we have more proof that she's been speaking to my ex-wife. That she's already admitted that. But now there's proof more of Materna that she's been speaking to my ex-wife and involving herself in my real life, harassing and involving herself in the stuff with it comes to my daughter as well, interfering in that. And again, this woman is an attorney and guardian ad litem from Alabama. Cyber stalking, cyber harassing, malicious fucking attacks, pardon my language, but I'm beyond done with this. Something needs to be done immediately.